This scene from episode 34 of Kingswar on the eve of battle as Xiang Yu looks to take down the ailing Qin Empire between himself and his adopted father, Mr. Fan, or his Yafu. When I first watched it passed me by, and I took note of a reference to a classical text and thought no more of it. Upon watching it back again, I can see this scene shows the fault line that breaks their relationship. Although he would win this battle, Xiang Yu would not win the war. This is the army that Xiang Yu leads into battle against the ailing Qin dynasty. And how is it that Xiang Yu feels? On the edge of battle, he is enlivened by it. This is his natural territory. Xiang Yu is a man of fighting. His Yafu is pointing out a weakness in Xiang Yu. He is a brave warrior, as we have seen many times, and yet he's unwilling to learn. He's the strong lion who will deal with what is at hand, with violence alone. His adoptive father closes his eyes and thinks what he will do. A life of reclusion. His adoptive father here is harking back to his Taoist predecessors, men who yearned for the ideal of seclusion. This tradition dates right back to the person credited with first articulating a Taoist vision. It was Lao Tzu himself who was said to have left civil service to the western wastelands, and it was at a checkpoint, it is said upon riding an oxen, where people inquired of him, knowing his renown for wisdom, and asked him to write it down. This is how we have come to have 81 chapters that comprise the Dao De Jing, or the Dao De Jing. But what his adoptive father wants shocks Xiang Yu. He looks puzzled by his mentor's wishes. It's as if he hasn't really understood his mentor before this. You want to just live by yourself? Xiang Yu looks uncertain, as if he'd assumed his mentor would always be by his side. What kind of state would his mentor have wanted? This vision is slightly different from his reclusive wishes. After all, if all wise men did this, who would be left to lead? Fishermen can fish freely in the rivers, merchants do business honestly. This, at the same time, is no less idealistic. And then he has some seemingly cryptic words, straight from Lao Tzu himself. What does he mean by saying this to Xiang Yu? Well, we have all heard what Xiang Yu has been saying about the prospect of battle exciting him. Is Xiang Yu over-sharpening his sword? These are the exact words taken from the Dao De Jing. Xiang Yu heartily laughs it off. Such things are of little importance to a man solely of action. As they continue on their horseback ride, their differing views have not found a compromise. His mentor has encouraged him to learn, and Xiang Yu has simply laughed it off. This is what won Xiang Yu the battle. In this case, but lost him the war with Liu Bang, who was a man of strategy and action.